So when we started designing QX50, we were very conscious of the fact that, okay, we designed Q30, QX30, Q60 coupe, and now our project was to design a crossover that is this perfect balance between lust and logic. It is uncompromised, but it's still uncompromised pure Infiniti. Very much in the line of Q30 and QX30 and Q60. The key aspects of the QX50 concept are the same. The grills have become larger. We use a double arch grill. The headlamps maintain the focused human eye, and it has a crescent cut. And then the form language has this performance artistry. So it's very much an expansion of the new Infiniti language. QX50 concept maintains the three iconic cues of Infiniti, the double arch grille. Because now this is a crossover, it's even larger than Q60, and it is deeper, and the mesh is more open, and you get this much more sense of 3D. Also, the way we have set it in from the body, like Q60, but everything is a little deeper and a little more tough expression. The focused human eye is more high-tech. It has a kind of piano key type of signature that expresses our adaptive technology. So each one of those piano keys actually can turn on and off. So incoming driver won't be blinded by our lights because you can adapt. And then the crescent cut, much like Q30, is much more structural. So it is integrated into the body. But all of those elements are consistent with all of our cars. So stepping inside QX50, we always, with the coupe, we use the analogy of you step inside the Q60 and you're slipping on a driver's glove. In this sense, it's a little bit different because when you step in to QX50, you're immediately struck by the size impression, because our new interior language maintains driver-oriented. So a lot of the shapes on the center console come and address and wrap around the driver. But the instrument panel itself is quite wide. It goes wall to wall. So you have an impression of width. You have an impression of tailoring. It's all wrapped in leather, different types of leather, brown leather, which is a thick hide for the instrument panel. And then we have Alcantara blue, rich suede-like feeling. And then, of course, a very smooth, soft white. And we use these as our curation of colors to make an overall impression of this elegant tailor. The fingerprint of the artist is what we want people to take away at a glance. So getting into the materials that we used and even the processes that we used, of course, we're using leathers, but how the leathers are used is where we use our artistry and our uniqueness. So we have a very unique quilting process that we use, we call dot quilting, where the tailor is sewing individually these pull points in the leather. So it just has a few threads that are holding the leather down, and they're spaced evenly. So that's not a quilting, but it has this sense of 3D, but definitely it doesn't appear to be machine made. So this is one of our ways to express the fingerprint of the artist or the tailor. I love the headlamps and this sense of this adaptive technology and the piano keys that are on the one side quite technological in expression, but we never lost the sense of humanity, the human eye that's focused and intense, but it's also quite warm and inviting and seductive. I always like that. That's when we can really strike Infiniti, this blend of technology and humanity. And I still, as we develop these cars in clay and I'm watching the sculpting and especially the teams we have, the artistry, it's just a process that I just really love. Sit down, watch, and enjoy that journey.
Infiniti. Empower the drive.